Hey, what's up, Gomez gang? Today we're going to be talking about a scale drawing exit ticket from lesson 6. This question does require an explanation, so it's extremely important for you to write down exactly what you're trying to say to not leave any type of doubt in your grader's mind. Two students draw maps of New York City. One uses a scale of 3 centimeters to 4 miles, and the other uses a scale of 3 centimeters to 8 miles. The question is asking you which map will be larger and explain how you know. Now, student A uses a scale of 3 centimeters to 4 miles, whereas student B uses a scale of 3 centimeters to 8 miles. I'll try and zoom out just a little bit so we can see perfectly. Fantastic. Now, hypothetically speaking, I don't know how far these map dimensions go. But let's just say I want a number that has 4 and 8 as a factor. Now, we can't use 16, and that's great, but for the sake of this, I'm going to use 24. So let's say, hypothetically speaking, that Brooklyn was 24 miles in length. If we wanted to find out how far 24 miles can be represented on a map, we need to determine how many centimeters would be required in each scholar's scale. Now, obviously, in order for me to get from 4 miles to 24 miles, I need to multiply by 6. So in order to represent 24 miles, I am going to need 18 centimeters in Scholar A's scale. Now, on Scholar B's scale, in order to get from 8 miles to 24 miles, I need to multiply by 3. Therefore, 9 centimeters will represent 24 miles. Now, right off the bat, there's going to be some scholars that are going to tell me, hey, I know that 8 miles is larger than 4 miles, so scale B or Scholar B is definitely going to be the better one to go. That's going to be the larger map. However, keep in mind that these are in real life dimensions, and these are the scale drawing dimensions. In other words, the one on the left is the map. We need to determine, when comparing actual values that are the same, in this case 24 miles, which one of these scholars will have the largest amount of centimeters to represent it. Now, when both are 24 miles, we know that Scholar A needs 18 centimeters, whereas Scholar B needs 9 centimeters. So Scholar A's map will be larger. Now, a very quick shortcut that scholars like to use is using the larger the scale, the smaller the drawing acronym, which can also be the smaller the scale, the larger the drawing. We understand that in Scholar A, they had a smaller scale because 3 centimeters represented less than 3 centimeters in student B's. So this one would have a smaller scale, meaning it would be a larger drawing. However, that is not sufficient enough to write into your answer. It is not a proper explanation. A sample response would sound something like, I know that student A's map will be larger because to represent the same length of 24 miles, student A will need 18 centimeters to represent it, whereas student B needs only 9 centimeters to represent it. Those are the type of answers you are looking for because larger the scale, smaller the drawing, or smaller the scale, larger the drawing are not convincing enough and do not show all of your work. Please make sure to explain perfectly.